What is up, everybody? It is your boy Triple G93 here, giving you another live commentary, or recorded technically, of Halo Wars 2. Now, this game I wanted to show because I thought it was pretty interesting in regards to what the enemy tactic was trying to do and what I did to try to counter that. So, I believe I opened up by making an additional Marine. So, one thing I started to mess around with and play with is that you can actually make an additional Marine and still have enough to be able to do supply gen, and have that first supply upgraded, then that second gen upgraded, and then have enough supplies to still be able to grab the mini and do whatever you want afterwards. And so this is a good showcase to be able to show that. And so gathering supplies with my 3 Marines all over the map. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take those supplies. Now there is a question of whether or not that belongs to Red, but if you think about it, Red has a lot of supplies and power that they can go ahead and get on their upper side of the map. So every time I play, I don't really see players complaining about mid taking those supplies, including myself, so I just think it's a universal thing. And so now that I have that gen done, I am now building the mini base, and look, everything works pretty fine. The fourth building point was built with that gen, and then I was able to get that supply, so that's pretty good. Now, don't really remember what was the tactic that I did in general or how this game played out because it was a while, but we're gonna see how it turns out, which makes commentary even better for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that power, gonna go ahead and assist my teammate. Oh, and this is why it was a special game. Orange is someone that usually plays Decimus. Now, I don't know why, but it never registered it, and it made him play UNSC. And he rarely plays UNSC. And he's going against a Yap Yap on that side. So it's going to be very interesting on how that plays out. This is another reason why I want to commentate this, because this is an off game for him. And so we have these Marines that are engaging Yap Yap. He has the garrison, which is pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and get that armory up. We're going to get that next upgrade for the gen. Oh, okay. I'm actually going to upgrade the supply pad. That's a huge error on my part. I think I thought I upgraded it, but it turns out I didn't. So that's very unfortunate. That's going to be hurting my power for quite some time. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run with this. We're going to get our additional Marines to go ahead and grab that supply, and then have the rest rally up to go ahead and try and start assisting orange as much as possible. But I think at this point he made the wise call to go ahead and just back up to his base. There was no way he was going to go ahead and defend that position. Maybe I did upgrade the gen. I have no idea at this point. But we're going to go ahead and try and get these power nodes as well. Any additional power is good power. My teammate's going to go ahead and lose that mini base. Not much he can do. Hopefully he self-destructs the back base before it gets destroyed, just to get that a little additional supply. You know, everything matters in the early game. And so Yap Yap's going really hard. Got a raid camp. He's getting his first turret up. I do have a bunch of Marines ready to assist. I do have a bunker. He does have a barracks himself where he's making units. And now we're going to see what Yap Yap's going to go ahead and do here. So we're going to go ahead and set ourselves up. The garrison unit is going to eventually get killed. That is up there. And now we just hope that we're going to be able to hold this off. So my plan is to go ahead and just put a bunker over here. I want to go ahead and grab a second base and establish something that's over there. Do I think I'll be able to hold? I honestly think so. And so we have smart missile. We're getting our hero out. We're getting units garrisoned. And blue is trying to grab a base at that location, which is totally fine. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my own second base. And here it is. Perfect. And so I want to go ahead and just have a good spread out position for my Marines in case they go in. But now light blue is looking to push red. And so we're going to see if he can get a decent response to what is happening with light blue and red. And I pinged it to let red know, hey, we're going to be expanding on this side, or orange, go ahead and take that base. And so red is still trying to do his push, and light blue is doing his as well. He found a barracks, took out a sniper, which is looking really good in that regards. And our teammate has just unlocked Tech 2. And I'm upgrading Tech 2 myself as of right now. A little bit behind because I had some upgrade issues. But here it is. They're trying to go for a push here. I'm going to go ahead and drop another bunker. We're going to get 3 more Marines in there. And now it's just all about spreading out the damage. Trying to micro my Marines a little bit more back so then that way the little Yap Yap guys doesn't cause as much problems. This allows us to go ahead and focus on the remaining of the grunts that are there. And orange shows up with some flamethrowers as well, just taking it all out. Look at that. And red comes in as well to go ahead and do some great pressure with his ghost. And now we have a great opportunity to go ahead and push this. So definitely great. Making double garage, so it looks like this is going to be double factory play. We're going to go ahead and get the appropriate amount. Ooh, looks like the drop turret went down. And now the question is, will we be able to take out this base? Orange did lose his units to the flamethrower, which is pretty unfortunate. We have our garage that's going through. We are focusing down on the base. Marines aren't pre-spread in case the cleansing beam goes down. But it does look like the base is going to go down. We do have green, which has a reasonable Pavium army over there. And light blue that's over there as well. So it's pretty good that we were able to take that out. We're going to go ahead and go with an air pad as well. Get supply. So we're going to go with probably some good old either Colossus or double Mantis production with Nightingales. Because if you look, green is currently... Orange is currently trying to... Goodness, blue is currently trying to set himself up with some elite rangers for some anti-infantry. And so that's move itself. We got ourselves a great cutter move that went down. We're going to go ahead and get a great Mac as well. Did a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and just push a little bit with this. I think it's worth pushing this. And here goes our Mantis production as well. So we have a lot of low units. Question is, can we do much about this? We're going to get our bunker down just to take him out if we can. This is what happened last time. The Marines are like hiding behind the garrison, which makes it very hard to be able to do anything with that. But if you look, we were able to clear the Pavium. Man, I am like struggling with my words today. And we were able to kill a lot of his units, which is really good. But light blue is pushing on that right side again, which is essentially becoming a problem once again. So we're going to go with the shield and the vehicle upgrade, and then we're going to go back to producing some Mantises. And I hope I didn't. I was about to say, why was I going to upgrade grenades if I already lost the majority of my Marines? And I'm going mech anyways. And so it looks like we are holding so far. So orange is establishing a second base, but red is on one base, which isn't so good. So I'm going to go ahead and just retreat just a little bit. We do have one turret that's going to help us out, but it's not really much, honestly. We are making an armory once again, and we're going to go ahead and keep on trying to get better defenses here. Not understanding why I could have gone siege turrets, because siege turrets are definitely great against Yap Yap, especially since they like to go infantry all the time. And then if you get an upgraded scout, you could just hold position that bad boy right by the base, and then you could just siege anything and everything. It's pretty beautiful, honestly. So green is still trying to pressure mid, capture that node, and there's not much we can do about it, right? I'm still establishing an army. My economy game is alright. Feel like it could be better, and still producing a lot of turrets. So it's a catch-22 situation, and I'm pretty sure light blue, dark blue is looking to try and push this situation. But I'm just going to go ahead and poke. I'm not going to go ahead and try and push anything. I'm going to just stay right on the edge. Use my Mantises because they have shield to try to get as much value that I can with them. Drop turret does come down. Orange is looking to do a little bit of a pushy push himself. So I'm coming in to try and assist. Y move was popped by their grunt. I have to start retreating because it's just a lot of units. Mantises are doing very well. The upgrade is helping them, but it's still a very tough decision nevertheless. Orange is still fighting over there, so hopefully he's doing pretty well. Not really paying attention because I'm currently trying to focus on microing my units itself. And there is that siege turret. I knew I needed a siege turret. And it looks like orange was able to hold them off pretty well. And so we are able to keep both Mantises alive. We have a new bunker set up. We're going to go ahead and put our Johnson in there. And look at that, a good push. But remember, it's two of them. Two of us going against one of them. That's not really good odds. That means our red, which is on one base, has an even higher chance of being doubled. And speaking of which, there is green coming in, attacking orange's base at the top. And if you look, there's light blue trying to set up siege. If you looked at that mini-map very quickly, if you're quick with the eyes. But a great cleansing beam, great Mac. Pavium's using his ability to go after those rates. He's going to be able to take all of that stuff out. That is my cue to go ahead and rotate over. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Fortify. I'm going to get some anti-infantry turrets. I want to be able to know that, hey, that left side's going to be fine no matter what, even if Yap Yap tries to push. But Orange's second base has not been established that well. On top of that, he is hurting hard on the economy game because of that. And so, lots of units there that are chilling by light blue, and we're trying to kill as much as we can. But it's not looking too hot. Red's now starting to get doubled. There's a Pavium that's going to be able to take out that base, and I'm trying to follow him. But honestly, I think Red's going to need some help. He's on one base. He's trying to hold off to the best he can. So I go ahead and make some siege. And I just stayed frozen in my track because I just realized the name of this title does not make sense. So I'm going to have to change it before it gets released. But we caught the Pavium. The Pavium's just chilling right there. We got ourselves everything that we need. I think this is a huge flaw on his part. Not sure why he chose to do that. Now he's trying to retreat with the remainder of his units. But now look. Oh, there it is. There's the title. There's the thumbnail. They said it. They said it. Okay. Light blue is playing as Anders, and Anders is trying to siege our teammate as we speak. And so I'm like, okay, this needs to get pushed right now. We don't have much that we can do about it. So I have a bunker that's going to be ready to be going down. I do have a Y move for my Nightingales. I was trying to place a bunker. Turns out I couldn't do any of that. So I'm like, okay, let's just go ahead and retreat. And now is when I'm just going to go ahead and try this push. We popped the mechanical overcharge. We're just going to go ahead and push our way through. Not only are we going to push our way through, we need to target down all these Kodiaks. Look at this. 5 Kodiak. 5 times 6, that's 30 supply there. They popped a heal. Anders has this little siege going on, but I'm like, you know what? No, let's focus these things down. That's the only thing we can do. We're going to lose units, and it's okay. Speaking of which, I had my own 2 siege just show up for the rescue over here. They wanted to be a part of that fight. Big fight at my base. Anti-infantry turrets are doing its job. Siege turret was doing its job. Orange has upgraded flamethrowers, and we were able to hold this position off. We're getting ourselves a nice siege. That Kodiak is doing the best work that he possibly can and will be blown up, unfortunately. Yes, he was. So we have to go ahead and regain our hero. We're finally at Tech 3. You know what that means. It's Colossus time. The one unit that I am incredibly good at. And so all our units got wiped. We were able to reset the Kodiak count. That was just a huge dive that just had to be done. Sure, there was misplaced, right? All units, and we had our own Kodiaks do what they weren't supposed to do. But, you know, hopefully we're in a better position now to be able to retake what was lost. And so now my cue is just to go ahead and come back. I need to go ahead and push that right lane with him. We can't let that siege happen anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get that Jackrabbit set up. Their Spartan is set up on that garrison. That's really rough. Orange is just doing the best they can with that fight on that side. Lots of engineers, lots of units, but I do have anti-infantry turrets and I do have siege turrets, and they're all doing work over there. It's what you want to see. So look at that. You got 3 more popping up over here. Great tactical gateway. I mean tactical displacement, but they're still able to see me now, which makes things really unfortunate. So I have a Mac that's going to go ahead and be used. Fortunately, that scout is gone. And now they're trying to push my base again. But Cutter, my teammate, he dropped down a great drop in order to help do something about it. And that's why they were able to see me. There was a sniper there at the bottom. He doesn't really have much that he can do about in regards to killing units at its base, right? He had all its units outside his base. But Orange, by the way, is doing a spectacular job trying to hold off Blue to the best of his ability. He has anti-infantry turrets helping him out, siege turrets helping him out, and here goes Red trying to take out some more siege, and just like that, Light Blue quit. He couldn't do it anymore. He realized that it was a lost cause, and it's unfortunate. I think he could have definitely still played it through, even though he lost that position because Red went around. But Reds on one base. But I think this was great adversity, especially with that dive in on the siege. Oof, that could have happened the other way around and we could have got wrecked. So great game nevertheless. All straight 99s up for the opponent team. 33 for 77, 17 for 57, and 40 for 56. All great positive games all together. Hope you enjoyed it. Have yourself a splendid one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Keep being awesome. G out.